Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back with a new video for y'all. So today I'm making one of my favorite ways to prepare green beans. It's kind of Chinese takeout inspired, but my own little spin on it because I am adding this honey, soy, garlicky glaze all over the top of it. That's going to make it nice and sweet and sticky and garlicky, and it goes great over some rice with like some grilled chicken breast or grilled chicken thighs. So y'all, if you want to see how I got it, stick around. So y'all, for this dish I used about 3 handfuls of fresh green beans. So after that, I made sure that I first washed the green beans. You want to make sure you wash them thoroughly and remove any kind of debris or anything else that was left on the green beans when you bought them. So as you see here, they're kind of all uneven lengths and all of that. I'm sure any of y'all who've made green beans before been through this before, so I kind of just at a certain point have to just cut each green bean individually, the ones that are too long. And as you see right there, was a little discoloration, a little something on there, so I just took that off. But after that, I just set it aside in my little strainer and proceeded on to the other green beans. So next I am going to chop up all the garlic. I use like 4 or 5 cloves. I really wanted this to be really garlicky, and in a lot of the takeout kind of green bean dishes, there's a strong garlic taste to it. So I wanted to make sure I had a lot of garlic in here. And again, I just love garlic too. So I mean, it really doesn't hurt anything. So I just chopped it all up really fine. I wanted it to be diced up really finely for this, almost minced kind of. So yeah, I'm just chopping it all up and making sure that it's as fine as I like it. Try not to cut yourself and we'll all be good. So after that, just chopping it up a little bit more, and then I'm going to go into my saute pan. So I am first going in with a little bit of olive oil to coat the pan, and the pan is on about medium heat right now. You want to make sure that you don't have the pan too high because it will burn the garlic, and you don't want to start off the dish with burnt garlic. So after 10 seconds of stirring it up, I added in the green beans, and you want to make sure that you start to stir it up. It's not really going to stick to the bottom of the pan at all just because of the water content in the green beans, but I'm zooming in so you can get a little bit of a closer look. I also added a little bit of butter in. That's why you see it kind of sizzling a little bit more than it was. And I also just washed the green beans, so that's why they're still a little bit wet as well. But that little bit of water is not going to be a problem because I'm also about to add a little bit more water in there, and that's going to help steam the green beans. I am going to add the lid on top after this and allow it to cook on medium for about 5 minutes. And again, that's going to help the green beans steam on the inside, so they're going to be nice and cooked on the inside but still have that crunch that we all want. So as you see, it's kind of thickening up a little bit, but I also added a tablespoon of butter into it, and this is going to help start the sauce that we're going to make, the sweet sticky glaze or sauce or whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to put over it. So here we go with the sauce. I am using about 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. I use the regular kind. If you're watching your sodium, you can use the reduced sodium, or you can just leave it out and add a little bit of salt. I'm also adding some honey, about another tablespoon and a half of the honey, because you really want, for this type of dish, you really want to balance the sweet and the salty, so that's why I added both as well. So I'm really just going to stir this all together for like another minute and a half on medium heat still. You don't really need to turn this up at all. If you want to thicken up the sauce a little bit more, you can turn the heat up a little bit or just kind of cook it a little bit longer, which is what I decided to do. I decided that I wanted to just cook it a little bit longer after I tasted one right there. And I'm the only one that ate this, so don't worry about it. It's not like I'm just feeding this off to other people and putting my fingers and stuff all in the food. So don't worry about it, okay? So now I'm really just going in with the finishing touches. I'm adding a little bit of salt just to bring out the flavors more. I stirred it up a little bit, and then I also added a little bit of pepper to it. I didn't use the fresh ground pepper that I normally use, but it was still all fine. And because of this type of dish this is, I didn't want the pepper taste or flavor to overpower the other flavors in the dish, the soy, the garlic, the honey, and also the sesame oil that I'm putting in right there. Right, I didn't really want too many different competing tastes and flavors and all of that. What we have in there is enough, trust me. So y'all, this is pretty much the end of the video. This is the finished product right here. I had just a little close-up for y'all so y'all can get a better look at how it turned out. So I think it was a success, and if you think it was a success, please let me know in the comments. Please like the video. You can also subscribe to this channel, and if you do, you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos just like this. So y'all, until the next video, I will see y'all then.